Hello and welcome to the PS Series to SC Series data migration using Thin Import. This video provides an overview of the Dell Storage Thin Import feature and introduces guidance for the process of migrating data from a PS Series array to a Dell SC Series array. Thin Import functionality is included as part of Storage Center Release 6.7. So what is Thin Import? The Thin Import process works at a block level, using synchronous replication to import the data. All blocks on the source line are read and then written to the target volume on the storage center with the exception of zeroed blocks. There are two methods for importing data from an external device, online and offline. Online import creates a destination volume, maps it to the server, then migrates the data to the destination volume. I/O from the server continues to both the destination and the source volumes during the import. Offline import migrates volume from the source to the destination. It does not recreate the mapping on the source volume. Prerequisites and requirements. Network requirements. High bandwidth, low latency Iscuzzy network. Both arrays must reside in the same geographic location. Jumbo frames. Both arrays and all networking components must be set to the same MTU size. Discrepancies in MTU size will result in a default size of 1500 bytes. SC Series requirements. Storage Center must be configured to use virtual port mode, a minimum of one Iscuzzy fault domain. Fault domains must be configured to use the same network as a PS Series array, and the Thin Import process requires Storage Center version 6.7 or higher. PS Series requirements. Before importing data from a PS Series array, all I/O on the PS Series volume must be stopped, and any server mapping to the volume should be removed. PS Series firmware version 6.6 or higher is required. In this first demo, we will walk through how to configure Iscuzzy Discovery. This is only required if you are using VSS VDS on a PS Series group. By enabling the Iscuzzy Discovery filter in a PS Series Group Manager, Storage Center initiators will only discover targets they have been granted access to. In the Group subtree, I'll select Group Configuration. In the Group Configuration window, I'll select the Iscuzzy tab. Under Iscuzzy Discovery, I'll check the filter, then check Save. In this next demo, we'll configure Storage Center access to a PS Series volume. Log into the Storage Center as an administrative user, select the Storage tab, expand fault domains, Iscuzzy, select the Iscuzzy fault domain that will be used for the import process. In the Iscuzzy fault domain window, locate and record the IP address or IQN name of all listed physical ports. For this demo, I'll use the IP addresses. To create and apply a PS Series access policy, log into the PS Series Group Manager as a group administrator. Select the volumes from the menu. Expand the volume subtree and select a volume to modify. In the Activities menu, select Add Access Policy. In the Add Access Policy window, select New. In the New Access Policy window, assign a name to the policy and select New to add an access point. Enter a Storage Center Iscuzzy Initiator IP address. After entering the IP address, click anywhere in the window to activate the menu option. Click Add and enter another Storage Center Iscuzzy Initiator IP address. Repeat this process until all Storage Center Iscuzzy Initiator IP addresses are entered. Click OK to close the new Extended Access Point window. Verify the correct IP addresses are listed in the New Access Policy window. Once all IP addresses are confirmed, click OK. Click OK to apply the new IP policy to the volume. Select Access. Select the policy and confirm that the new access policy is applied to the volume. In order for all available paths from the storage center to connect to a PS Series volume, the volume must be configured to allow simultaneous connections from multiple initiators. In this demo, we will walk through the steps to allow simultaneous Iscuzzy connections to a PS Series volume. In the volume subtree, select a volume to modify. In the Activities menu, select Set Access Type. In the Set Access Type window, under Shared Access, select the option to allow simultaneous connections from initiators with different IQNs and click OK. In this online import demo, we'll complete the following manual processes. Halt I/O and remove server mapping on the source volume. Start the Thin Import wizard. Run a rescan on the server to recognize storage center volume and bring the storage center volume online. To remove the server connection in Windows Server 2012 R2, open Disk Management. Right-click the disk and select Offline. Open Iscuzzy Initiator. Expand it. If unsure of the correct target name, log into the PS Series Group Manager. Go into the Volumes menu. Select the volume in the volume tree, then select the Connections tab. The Iscuzzy volume name will be listed as the Iscuzzy target under Volumes Iscuzzy Settings. With this information, go back to Iscuzzy Initiator. Select the volume and select Disconnect. And select Yes. OK. Log into Storage Center as an administrative user. Select the Storage tab. Expand Fault Domain Iscuzzy. Select the Iscuzzy fault domain to be used for the import process. Right-click the Iscuzzy fault domain and select Create Remote Connections. In the Configure Iscuzzy Connection window, enter the group IP address. Iscuzzy network type should be set to gigabit or greater and click Finish. Select OK. In the Storage Center subtree, expand External Devices. A folder with the IP address of the PS Series array is shown. Expand the folder, shows volumes available for import. Right-click the volume to import and select Online Input for External Device. The Online Import External Device window appears. Click Next. Select the server to map to the destination volume and click Next. If a quality of service or QoS definition does not exist on the Storage Center, a prompt will appear to create one. For this demo, one has already been created. Configure attributes for the destination volume, such as name, folder location, replay profiles. The import process includes the option to import data to the lowest tier of storage. If possible, it is best practice to leave this option enabled, as importing data into Tier 1 can cause performance problems and also potentially fill all available Tier 1 space. Review the import settings and click OK to start the import. As soon as the online import starts, the Storage Center volume should be brought online. To do so, open Disk Manager. In the menu, select Rescan Disk. When the scan is complete, the volume will appear in Disk Manager. Right-click on the disk and select Online. The disk is brought online with the same drive later and can now be used during the online process. From Storage Center, monitor the progress of the input, refreshing as needed. When the input progress is complete, locate the new volume in the volume subtree. Verify the configuration and used storage is correct. The Statistics tab shows the storage tier the import data resides on. This last demo walks through the post-import steps. When the volume import has been completed, perform the following steps to disconnect the Storage Center from the PS Series group. In the Dell Storage Client, right-click the Iscuzzy fault domain used to remotely connect to the PS Series group and select Delete Remote Connection. Verify the address of the PS Series group and click Finish. The connection to the PS Series group is removed. The external device folder will show a status of disconnected for all remote volumes. Select the volume listed, right-click and select Delete. Click OK to permanently delete the disconnected external volume. When the external volume is deleted, the external device folder is automatically removed. This concludes the thin import process. Thanks for watching. For more Dell storage technical information and resources, visit dell.com/tech center.